be for you to get that first team All Big Ten?
Yeah, it's cool. The Big Ten's obviously one of the best conferences to kind of be recognized toward the top echelon. It's really cool. But I think those awards are looked at really individualized, but it's more of a team. You don't get that unless you win. So the winning is kind of really what solves everything.
Does it validate something for you because you quote leveled up as a transfer?
Yeah, I guess it does a little bit. There's a lot of people that kind of doubt it. If people can make that transition in 1 year and have success like that. So yeah, I think for me to just kind of show that it's possible, and you put in the work, and the work's gonna show.
Quincy does what he did Sunday, makes the threes, rebounds. What difference does that make for you guys?
Yeah, it's huge. Quincy, he's really good for us. He communicates well on the court. He's kind of that older leader presence for us. When he just plays that hard and all over the glass, and we get the second chance plays, now he's hitting threes. He changes our team.
So the last couple of games, you've seen more of a fight defensively for you guys. What do you think is behind that? What can that do for you guys headed into these one and done?
Yeah, I think what's behind that is just us kind of understanding the situation. It's that time. It's March, so we're playing hard. We're trying to. Every game means so much, especially now. We're in the tournament play, so every game means a lot, and we're just playing hard.
With Terrence in transition, it seems like a rule for you guys, like dribble and get him the ball as quickly as it comes off the backboard and rim. I mean, obviously it's really electric.
Yeah.
How much of an importance is it for you to get him down?
Yeah. When my first thought every time I touch the ball on an outlet or rebound is, where's TJ? Can I get it to him? He's electric in transition. Guys are just going to follow him when he goes. So, we definitely try to find the ball.
Marcus, most teams only have one go-to scorer. You got a kind of a two-headed monster. How do you think you and Terrence complement each other, skill set wise?
Yeah, I think we can cause teams problems just because of the different styles we play with. Obviously Terrence is athletic freak, getting downhill, and I kind of have more of a methodical pace to me. So I think it just kind of catches teams off guard because we're so different, and then the way that we play off our teammates and our teammates play off us, I think it just completes our team.
Being in postseason play of your final season, what's just your mindset right now, personally?
Win games. It's that time. The only thing that matters is if you win or not. So my mindset is just do anything I can to win games.
How much do you want to win this tournament?
A lot. I don't have a ring yet in college, so I'm looking to get one any way possible.
You're one of the many beneficiaries on this team of the new transfer rule. I know you weren't here before, but this team looks a lot different without the way things are going now. And how much has that meant that transfers can come in and you guys can have the kind of seasons that you have for this team?
Yeah, it's been a lot. Obviously our team has benefited from the transfers. We got a decent amount on our team, and I think Coach has done a really good job evaluating through the portal and finding the guys that he wants and the guys that fit his program.
Guys, you, TJ, and Coleman, like 3 different guys can put up 20, 25, whatever they have. How much does that alleviate pressure if maybe you're not your shot is go on either TJ or Coleman, and knowing that you have 2 other all-league guys, and obviously you guys have plenty of options, I guess, but how much does that alleviate pressure?
Yeah, I think it definitely takes the pressure off. There's not one person on the team that has to feel the need to score 25 a game. One guy can have an off night and get picked up by the other 4 guys on the court. So, I think it just helps us play naturally. Not feel like we have to force anything, and we can just play fluidly, and our team's going to pick us up.
How far?
When you knocked down that shot clock beater at Iowa, fadeaway, pretty good arc on it. What level of surprise was it that maybe that way? Or did you feel it all the way?
Honestly, when it left my hand, I knew it was cash. It felt good off the release. So honestly, I wasn't surprised when it went in after it left my hand.
How far out is the fadeaway range?
What was that? 19? I guess we're at about 19 right now.
Marcus, if you keep winning, you could play three games in 3 days. How has this team handled kind of those stretches where you guys have played a lot of games in a short amount of time, physically and mentally?
Yeah, I think we've handled it well so far. Obviously we haven't played 3 in 3 days, which we're trying to do in Minneapolis. But I think we do a really good job of taking care of our bodies and being mentally focused on scouting report and all that stuff. So I think our team has a really good approach to how to win games and how to win games back to back.
It's a little weird preparing for an opponent that you don't know who it is quite yet until after the night.
Yeah, it's definitely different, but thankfully we just played Iowa, so we obviously know that scout pretty well, and we've already played Ohio State, so it's more just kind of fine-tuning, our old scouts and just kind of getting up to date on it.
Well, Brett said that you guys can just play pickup for hours, and fatigue maybe shouldn't be that big of an issue. But how important is the mental side? The switch quickly from one point to the next. We have a really tight window to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely big. When you play tournaments, you got games the very next day. Like, it's easy to kind of get caught up, in the social media world after games, and everybody's hitting you up and stuff like that. So, I think just having that approach that you're on to the next one, kind of right when that one ends. Like, you don't really even have the night to enjoy that win. You just got to move on.
How quickly do you get the next scout? Is it right after the game, and then is it like an all-night study session for the next game? What is that like?
I mean, it's hard to say, obviously, because I haven't been in this program long enough to answer that question. But I think you enjoy the win until you're in the locker room. Once you leave the locker room, you're on to the next game.